So guys, just got back from about a week's vacation up in the locals, and during that time there was a lot of progress done up at the house, but there's a problem that we can't ignore, and I'm going to run up there and get some video of it so we can talk about it. Basically, there's a section of the fence that the railing was done, and I'm really concerned with the way it was done. And so I'm going to go up, like I said, I'm going to go up and I'm going to show you some video of it and get your opinion on it, because we're not looking for something that's just aesthetic, we're looking for something that's functional, and I'm a little bit worried about the way this is done. So follow me up there, and we'll see, and so you can see what I'm talking about, okay? So as I was telling you, there's a problem that I'll show you in just a minute. It has to do with the fencing. But before we do that, I wanted to show you a quick update on some of the things that's going on here at the house, because so much progress was done that it's really kind of fun and exciting. So let me show you here. We have as much of this rendering that is getting done, some of the finish that's getting done. Now, this is about 2 coats that they've put on so far, guys. And once this coat is done, they have a sealer to put on it yet before they do the complete finish and then start deciding what to paint it. So this is one of the things that's kind of exciting. The other thing is the roof, or roof. And what we have here, hey, hi, how you doing? You're gonna be on YouTube. And so the roof. Now, we had some concerns about the roof, but I want to show you how they actually do it, because it's a lot better than what we think it is. So I'm going to come in here, and what they've finished is they have finished the carport, and they've done the kitchen living room. And you can see here, this is the carport right here. And what they did here is they have a mesh that they attach to the trusses. And then they roll out the insulation, the foam insulation, and that foam insulation is double-sided aluminum, and then the foam is inside of it. And then they lay in the long span roofing over the top of that. And because there's so much ventilation, that this roofing is supposed to last a long time. We talked to the engineer about it, and he says that this roofing should last 15, 20 years. And I'll show you what it looks like here a little bit. So here you go. Here is the wire mesh that they use right here. And this is the gauge of the wire mesh that they're using. And then the foam insulation, this is the foam insulation that they're putting in. You see, and it's dual-sided aluminum that's attached, and that's not coming apart. And what's good about that is that because there's going to be plenty of ventilation up on the roof, you don't have to worry about this falling apart or something like that. That's going to be a long time. Now, the other thing is that they will close it off, so you won't see any of those openings up there. And when they close that off, no animals or anything like that's going to be able to get in there. Now, they haven't put the ventilation in yet, but they are putting in ventilation. There'll be plenty of ventilation. So that's another problem solved. And it's kind of exciting because we're glad to see it get this far, and we're glad to know that it's been done in the best way possible. And oh, by the way, I don't know what the R rating is on this insulation, but I'll put that in text once I contact the engineer and ask him, what R rating this has, if it has any. I don't even know. Now, I know a lot of you guys talk about the rock wool and that being, the better preference, but I think this is going to work just fine, and it stays within our budget. That's really important, that we stay inside the budget. Now, the other thing that was resolved was the well. And let me show you something here. So, while we were gone, the guy came out and he put in another 6 meters of piping in the well. there you have it. He put another 6 meters in. And what we have now is we have a better flow of water. As it starts to come out, you can see now we have a nice solid flow of water. And obviously that when we have a pump, that's going to pump this water out quite nicely. So we're pretty happy that we've hit the aquifer and that this is going to last us a good long time. We're beyond the irrigation water, we're into the aquifer, and there's plenty of water flow. So that's the other really good news that we got. Now, a couple of things. I wanted to go over is going to be this issue with the fence. Now, I thought in the last video, I thought that they had put the last layer or the last course of hollow block, but I was wrong. There was one more hollow block that they had to put in. And I'm really glad about that because this is a privacy fence and you can see that this is going to offer us privacy. Now, you know that where you see this tie bar here, that's going to be the elevation of the land inside. So the thing about that is that means that if somebody is walking by here, they could see our heads walking by. But what they won't be able to do is they won't be able to look down and see us in the pool, and we'll have that kind of privacy for the most part. Now what's going to happen here is that there's going to be railing that goes the rest of the way up. And so that'll be railing that they're going to tie that in so that it looks really nice. But that's where the problem begins. And let me show you. You know, we always get great comments, and one of the guys in the comments had mentioned that the way that he did his roof was just like ours is being done. So it's good to know that it's being done correctly and that it's going to last a long time. It's not the kind of foam it's not a spray foam that goes in. That's not what they're doing. And this will last a long time. Now, we've had a lot of rain these last few days and they've gotten this done, and you can see where they're at up on the top over here. Show you. There we go. You can see they're a third of the way done on the rest of the building, and I expect that by the end of today all the roofing will be done. Now back to the fence here. This is the thing I'm concerned about. Now if you look at this, the way he did this, it really bothers me because it looks like it's just aesthetic. It has no structure at all. This is what he did to attach it. It just, look at this. This is barely even connected here. Now, I think that this should be going all the way into the cement. And I'll show you a picture of what we think it should look like. And you can see that obviously once it's painted, yeah, that'll look just fine aesthetically. But oh, the other thing is these rebar, there should be more, and they should be connected to here and welded in so that it would hold this solid. So I'll be really curious as to what you guys think about that. So please put your thoughts in the comments on that, because this really concerns me that it's not being done correctly. I mean, this exterior view on this, you know, that just looks cheap. It doesn't look good at all. I don't know, guys. You have to let me know what you think, because how he did this really bothers me. So we sent him a text and we're trying to have a conversation about that. I came out here to see if I could talk to him, but he's not here. And he's really hard to catch, this guy. Anyway, if you get a chance, guys, hit like and subscribe. and put in your thoughts in the comments. And this is it for this video update. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.